But what about the Chartbusters that our chartists are spotting out? Kunal, Nifty Bank on the cards?
Yes, Aisha, and interesting patterns from Nifty Bank on the daily charts because the index was on the verge of a major resistance. So this is the charts for Bank Nifty, and this is the simple RSI which you've plotted for the index. Now, this is the trend line resistance where the Bank Nifty has been taking resistance from the December highs for itself when the index was almost at 44,000 levels. Look at the consistency of this trend line that the Bank Nifty has been coming closer to the rallies have been coming closer to this particular trend line and then seeing a reversal for itself. This time around, we saw a similar retest of the trend line for the Bank Nifty. But the only thing which was different this time as compared to the previous times is the previous attempts when the Bank Nifty came back towards the resistance point of this trend line, the RSI kept on making lower lows for itself. It was this time around where the RSI managed to come back and make a fresh swing high for itself, which indicates that the momentum over here could be much more stronger than the momentum which we've seen in the previous attempts of the trend line for Bank Nifty. And that's why we are preempting a breakout above the 41,000 mark. Now this acts as a major base or a support for the index. So possibly a 40,800 levels approximately as we flagged off a couple of days back. That should now act as a major support and we could now see a build-up of the price action as well as the RSI action for the banking index. So we can start to expect that the Bank Nifty would start a trend over here. 40,800 which is the previous swing support, that should now act as a major support for the Bank Nifty over the very near term.
All right, there you have it. That is the Nifty Bank Index being dissected in great detail by Kunal. Moving right on, Nooresh, let's discuss your chart from the auto space. You've handpicked Tata Motors.
So Tata Motors, if you look at the chart, what is interesting is over the last 1.5 year, during the consolidation, there were multiple times the stock went to 380 to 400 band. So it was almost 6 to 8 times where this band got tested. All sort of news got digested for the stock, and now the stock has finally started making a comeback. Back in November, December also it tried to make a breakout move of 440, 450 levels. Again in January, finally this time around it's a breakout move with strong volumes. And it is trying to cross the major trendline resistances of the last 1.5 year. So at this gap up point of 440 to 452, 440 should act as a support. So at a zone of 445 to 465 is an accumulate with a stop loss below 440. And if this trade plays out, it should go towards an all-time high, target price of 540 in that case.